Never try a sub till you try ours, which is our jerk pork sub or our finger licking jerk chicken sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Tings, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderdale. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Things. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXX FM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
Last year, we put a smile on over 200 kids' faces. But this year, we're going for 400 smiley faces. On Sunday, August 25th, Junction Finest Outreach presents their second annual back-to-school Kids Treat and Fun Day at Claremont Bus Park. That's Claremont St. Anne, Jamaica. Music and entertainment by Jamada Sound, DJ Tino, and Jeff and Baldy Movement. There'll be lots of giveaway and prizes. Parents, come on out and bring the kids out for a day of fun and treat. There'll be a designated kids zone with all the fun stuff. This event will be live streamed by Flexx FM. That's Junction Finest Outreach second annual back to school Kids Treat and Fun Day. Start time is 12 noon, so get there early.
Get there!
Flexx FM brings the latest news, sports, weather, talk, and entertainment. Compelling talk shows on issues that the world can relate to. Live broadcast that brings our viewers closer than 3D and much clearer than HD. We are your source for live radio.
Are you tired of iCable bills? Well, here's a solution to your problem. Get Cast IPTV for just $30 per month. Yes, $30 per month. You heard right. Cast IPTV provides subscription and panel that supplies table hosting streaming all around the world on your smart TV, Samsung, LG, Sony, Google, Android, and Fire Stick for just $30 per month. No complicated installation needed. Just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. So, if you want to reduce those iCable bills, then get Cast IPTV. For more information on how you can start saving today, just call 954-397-1230.
It's insightful. It's factual. It's Flexx News and Sports Daily at 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. on the only station that matters, Flexx FM.
The hottest DJ.
Entertainment and sports on your favorite station with Sean Garrity. Phillips would be a hero in some countries. PNP Vice President Damon Crawford says if Dr. Phillips made the contribution that he's made to Jamaica to another country, he'd not be called boring, but he'd be viewed as a hero and a statue of him erected. Mr. Crawford made a comment during a recent meeting with PNP delegates. In making the case for Peter Bunting's leadership challenge to be rejected and Dr. Phillips returned as PNP president, Mr. Crawford urged the delegates to give Jamaica the best option.
Then if it is that they ask for bread, why would we give them a stone? And if they ask for fish, why would we give them a serpent? We must offer to the nation the best option we have, not the youngest option. Not the most popular option, which is still not the candidate that is offering himself. Not the sexiest option, which is still not the candidate that is offering himself.
Mr. Crawford said it'd be unfair for delegates to remove Dr. Phillips as PNP president before Phillips faces the electorate in a general election while he's leading the PNP.
We, the People's National Party, know what was done by Peter Phillips. There's others that might not know. But don't forget, many couldn't get a mortgage because the interest rate made them salary couldn't afford it. This man carried interest rate down to where it is now. Don't forget that we couldn't get money to borrow from nobody, and now everybody trying to lend. This was the man that carried away. Yeah.
Damon Crawford, PNP Vice President and supporter of Dr. Peter Phillips, bid to retain the PNP presidency. Jamaican-born professor in U.S. is concerned about high crime rate at home. Jamaican-born associate professor of business administration at the St. Thomas University in Miami, Florida, Justin Peart, has expressed his grave concern at the high levels of crime that has the land of his birth in a stranglehold. In recent times, the island's runaway murder rate has been trending down, but that is little consolation to many who live in the diaspora. For over a decade, the country has had the notorious reputation of being a killing field, with an average of 1,200 murders committed each year, and the gun being the weapon of choice. Like many Jamaicans living in the diaspora, the news that Jamaica has sunk into the depths of the bloodletting has not gone down well with Peart, who, like many before him, migrated at a time when life on the island was less hazardous and the odds of being killed by others with evil intent were always less.
I'm really upset, devastated by these wanton murders. It's as if the lack of respect for human life has been taken to a new low. Unfortunately, these diabolic murderers sometimes kill the children of their spouses, demonstrating an incomprehensible level of hatred. The children that survive need a lot of assistance, hugs, love, psychological counseling, spiritual guidance, and financial support. Family members, the state, and entire community need to embrace these children and help them to deal with these terrible memories associated with such great loss.
Dr. Peart, Associate Professor of Business at St. Thomas University, Miami, Florida, speaking with the newsroom. In entertainment, Dexter Daps addresses Unique Curvy Diva viral video and trolls for the hype. Dexter Daps has finally addressed Unique Curvy Diva's recent viral video. The former Magnum Kings and Queens of Dancehall host made headlines last week after she removed her undergarments while the selector at Pride JA breakfast party played Dexter Daps' smash hit No Underwear. It seems Daps had been busy touring and finally got a chance to address Unique Curvy Diva, giving her his stamp of approval. Not Nice launches Non-Rhythm King Midas album. Dancehall producer Ainsley Not Nice Morris has done it again. The conceptualizer of some of the modern Jamaican popular music's biggest hits has teamed up with global distribution company 1RPM to produce his King Midas album, an 18-track production of songs which all have their own instrumental accompaniment. This means every song has its own rhythm and is a deviation from the long-practiced juggling-type productions that sees all artists on one rhythm. In sports, no room for complacency. On paper, Jamaica's senior reggae girls' path to the final round of Olympic qualifiers appears to be a safe bet. But upon reflection of what transpired with their under-23 male counterparts, who were also heavily favored to topple Caribbean rivals, head coach Hugh Menzies is leaving nothing to chance. Though their CONCACAF Women's Olympic Caribbean qualifiers is still well over a month away, Menzies, like any visionary leader, has already begun plotting a course towards a successful campaign with the hope of achieving another remarkable feat. Like their recent FIFA's Women's World Cup appearance, qualification to the 2020 Games in Tokyo, Japan, would again see Menzies and his Reggae Girls team etching their names in the annals of Jamaica's sporting history. New president, new headquarters, new stadium, Tokyo 2020 ready. Coming out of Tokyo, Japan, in less than a year, Japan will celebrate the Olympic Games in Tokyo. The Olympic Stadium will welcome athletes and sports-loving people from around the world in the exact same spot at the very center of Tokyo as it did at the 1964 Tokyo Olympic Games. The construction work of the new Olympic Stadium will be completed by the end of November this year. An enormously wide 4-tier pent roof, which is mainly made of Japanese cedar, surrounds the stadium. Standing in front of this monumental and artful structure, you can see it's unique, natural, and very Japanese. Inside the stadium, turf has already been laid on the infield. And today is National Rum Day. Join National Rum Day on August 16 as blended beverages and cocktails create a delicious celebration. Rum is a distilled clear alcoholic beverage, which is a byproduct of sugar production. It can also be made directly from sugarcane juice. After fermentation and distillation process, most rum ages in wooden oak barrels. In the spirit of National Rum Day, let's check out Mr. Killer. Run with it.
I had some stress, so I take some shots. But the amount I take really touch the spot. I heard a voice talking in my head. He said, go to the bed, you can't go to your bed. So I said, who is talking and where you from? The voice tell me, my name is Mr. Rum. You hear the iron?
And that was the news, entertainment, and sports brought to you by Sean Garrity on your favorite station.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station. Flexx FM.
This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the safety department of Flexx FM.
If you want to put your taste bud to the test, well, try the all-new Taco Wings and Ting, which is conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. Feel free to try our wings combo. Our wings flavors are Lauderdale Heat, Sweet Lakes, Honey Garlic, Hot or Mild, Buffalo, Hot or Mild, Nacho Cheese, Crispy Fry, Lemon Pepper, Barbecue Jerk, Mango Habanero, and Barba Liquid. You'll never try a sub till you try ours, which is our jerk pork sub or our finger licking jerk chicken sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Ting, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Things. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
Yeah. Tell the selectors every turn up the song. I saw the reggae music off it play, yeah. They in her bag and then she pull out a pound. My baby ever got the high grade. Spliff in her mouth. Gauge up the chalice and say, shall we blaze? Hell yeah. Out of many, she alone get the crown. Chronic from Spanish Town. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone got so much things to say. Right now, me just have one with the vibes and I watch nobody. Cause I'm only here to spend the night with you anyway. I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad vibes disappear. She kick off the high heels, no, she not free nobody. Happy times and I got no sad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. And I don't care, as long as you just hold me there. You can take me anywhere, baby. She touch me softly, then we start squeeze her body. Everything I read, only nice time when I'm with my baby, yeah. Bad night, cause I never me and you started. For me, I go pull up on you shortly. Evidently, me miss your body. Cause presently, me see you hardly. Stand up by my body and guard me. Oh, yeah, always, yeah. My God, say you choose me. You know, say you fit me like Susie. And you make my life coming like movie. Me no want to see your face screwed up with you. So make me forget this party. I'd rather be booed up with you, glued up to you. I got overdue love for you, plus new stuff to do. I love you like Kisaki or love grew up. So woo, you know why? Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. She kick off the high heels, no, she not free nobody. Happy times and I got no sad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm
The sounds of coffee, ladies and gentlemen, right there on Flexx FM, and featuring, of course, that was Ed Sheeran with Chronix, Justin Bieber, and Coffee for the Hard Way. What a song, bad man. I don't care, ladies and gentlemen. That was a remix of Justin Bieber and Ed Sheeran, featuring Chronix and Coffee, the young sensation, the young diva.
To
Abdullah.
the world, for sure. To the world, mainstream.
To the world, I must say that for real. Honestly, I can tell you this much: as a young girl that come in the business, and I'm sure my Jamaican, should I say, patrons, or use the word the fans, they when them ready to attack you, man, for real. However, I don't really think that the buying power of music is in Jamaica,
And that's the reason they have to do mainstream music to go out of Jamaica to be able
outside
to
of
reach
Jamaica.
different levels.
And I'm not even knocking my Jamaicans, because I am a Jamaican. I'm just saying the buying power of music is not coming out of Jamaica. If you are going to rely on the Jamaican listeners to put your song, sell it, make it go gold or platinum,
to a next level. Yeah.
it will not reach. And this is why most of our Jamaican artists struggle to reach that level in the music business. The difference with Shaggy, Sean Paul, Chronix, Coffee, just to name a few of the people, they have to merge into the mainstream market. These are the people who are actually purchasing songs. If you notice, if you should check demographic of our geographic of who are purchasing song, what country, you realize that the US are surpassing everybody. I download from off iTunes, and they are purchasing these songs from either CD Baby, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all those digital platforms. People from other different parts of the world. Europe, yeah.
Asia, for sure.
They believe in that, Abdullah. Our people don't.
For sure. Abdullah Richards here with Air One State-of-the-Art Real Estate and Mortgage, alongside Captain TC Flexx. It's the afternoon show, Mondays through Fridays from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Of course, myself, Abdullah Richards, on with TC Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12 to 1, to inform, educate, and entertain. It's a pleasure being here, brother. I mean, we have a lot of content for today, for sure.
I'm telling you, we're fully loaded with content.
Fully loaded. So let's get the show off the road.
Definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, first, before we even go any further, let's welcome our sponsors. Taco Wings and things. I am going to give you something today to start your weekend. It's a $1 off coupon. Okay?
For sure.
Can't never get nothing this week.
You always give me one of them coupons at TC.
For real.
You're a thoughtful person, so I appreciate it. So check out Taco Wings and Things, people. They're located over there off Oakland Park. It's 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard, Lauderhill, Florida, 33313. The phone number, of course, 754-779-7866. Miss Lisa over there and the crew always working hard to make sure at least you guys get the best lunch throughout the afternoon. And of course, the hours, basically once you reach out to them, you can find out what the hours are and stop in and support them.
Definitely.
Taco Wings and Things. And it's not just about taco. They have just about everything. And you can call in, place your order, so you just pick up and turn around.
They also deliver too, just in case you guys are wondering if they do. Yes, they do deliver, all right? Now, the service is exceptional. One thing I can tell about any food place, it's not about the taste of the food for me personally, it's the service. Sometimes the service, even if the food bad, I totally forget that the food tastes bad based on the service. And your gratuity that you're willing to give is based on the service. And service is everything for me. You know what I mean? That comes first. And then we can talk about the food and the taste and the chef and everything else after. But for me, that first interaction speaks volume. Taco Wings and Things, they have that down pat.
And it's another small startup in your community. And when we talk about the community, we're talking about Broward, Miami, and West Palm, where anywhere in those Tri-County area you can come around and support the local businesses in your area, because I'm always advocating for support those around supporting you. They got a startup to get this Taco Wings and Things business going, because they figured the community would be there that they can provide for, and you can support them for sure.
Definitely. All right, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that that's where you stop and have lunch today, all right? Taco Wings and Things. Once again, they're located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill, between 55th and 56th Street, on the same side. That's the northbound side of Oakland Park, where you find the City Hall. They're located right there. If you see the City Hall, they're right next door to the City Hall on that plaza. Can't miss it. The first bay, or if you're from Jamaica, that's the first shop.
in that plaza where City Hall is, for sure, for sure. What are some of the things you have coming up this weekend?
All right,
TC?
so my good friend Culture Kali have a great event, and I tell you all the while, a lot of people don't support when a local promoter here putting on a show using the local artist that resides here, and for some reason I don't know what's going on, why the people that reside here will sit back when a promoter put on a show with the local act, but if you incorporate a Dexter Dap, a Ding Dong, and so forth, everybody flood the gate. So what is it that the artists them here need to do to have the people in flood the gate? You want to hear my opinion?
Go ahead, TC.
Socialize more with the people in your surrounding. Yeah. Let them be your first line of fans. You know what I mean? Some of them are shoot for get the fans from Jamaica and so forth. And it's you're losing the ones that are here.
So start local, grow from grassroots,
grow within,
and basically
and spread out. You know
and the
what I mean?
artists support the other individuals, the individuals support the artists, and grow together for sure.
Go to your friend look a shop, him look a fish fry, and support it.
Support.
You know what I mean? Your friend have a look a barber shop, go cut your hair there. Not you know culture calica, you're a Rasta. But you know, you have some people out there where see the barber shop, the hairdressing salon, and you move away from it. Support the people in your community, man.
Definitely.
For real. And then in return, they too will turn around and support you back. You know, so this is what them need. So hopefully tonight, the people them come out and support the local artists. I wouldn't want to call them local artists. I like to call them freeway artists that resides here in our backyard. You know what I mean?
And it's ironic because most people will wait for them to go to some other place, and as you'd say, they bust. And then when they come back here, you know, they're going all crazy. But if you're there from day one,
yes,
you know, that's why I always support people like Ruffy Banton and quite a few
of the one them that resides here
locally, for sure.
Bob Marley, for example. Jamaica never accept Bob until Bob becomes big internationally, you know. Then Jamaica start owning myself
a few artists.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, don't be a bandwagonist in any sense, man. Just support from
be the one to push them out there
Man,
first. You know what I mean?
definitely.
Yeah, they can make the work a little bit easier. Well, this is this Friday, as a matter of fact, tonight at Moments.
Okay.
Yes. So Moments is located right there at 64th and Commercial. You can't miss it, right beside the Walgreens, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 24-hour Walgreens, I suppose. So most of you probably use it up. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm going to be tonight. It's going to be off the chain.
All right. And as you were talking to me about on the road marketing rep, are you guys looking at that?
So we're looking at, we're looking for vibrant. We're looking for someone who is vibrant and someone who can interact and someone who have that. And if you know that you are that person, then of course feel free to call us here at 954-729-2082. Listen.
And for that job opportunity, it requires somebody that drives, of course.
You have to be mobile. For one, you have to be mobile. And I'll sit here saying to Abdullah, we need a savvy person to hit the streets, right? And that person have to be somebody who is a people's person, so to speak.
And the task is really marketing.
It is marketing. And you have to have an idea about marketing.
Correct.
For real. You have to have some idea or some knowledge of marketing. And it can be, I think where you meet face to face with clients and so forth. Also, you have to be a little bit savvy on social media too. You have to have a social media presence.
The ability to dialogue with sponsors.
Yes. And then, you're representing a brand that is definitely well known in the street too again. So, it's not going to be that hard to try to explain yourself who you represent. So ladies, if you're out there, gents, if you're out there, it's someone out there who know that you fit this criteria and you have the ability to, of course, take your career to the next level, then of course feel free, my peoples, to give us a call here at Flexx FM. It's 954-729-2082. All right?
No problem. And as you tend to that, of course, Abdullah Richards here again with Air One Real Estate and Mortgages. We're located at 301 East Commercial Boulevard. The city is Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. We're 2 blocks east of Andrews Avenue on Commercial. It's a sole office, basically. We've been around from in the 90s. We deal with your real estate needs, your mortgage needs, your credit repair needs. We're working hand in hand with all the banks out there, the different programs, basically, and also with the cities, the grant programs, with county grant, city grant, basically anything that the cities has to offer. Once it's available, then we kind of, forecast that and, present it to you, the viewers out there, the patrons, pretty much the customers, the clients. clientele, the individuals out there that would like to take advantage of it. I know the last show that we were addressing a lot, and TC was asking a lot about the recession and the depression and everything else. But as I say, on our level, pretty much, as island people, and we're here in this community, we're in the Tri-County area, and even though Air One state of the art real estate and mortgages extend to places like
Georgia,
Orlando, Tampa,
okay,
basically Jacksonville, Key West, could be anywhere, basically. And of course, we also deal with mortgages in Georgia, basically as far as refinancing or anything. We always say, we hang our hats where we can reach them. So for that reason, as far as if you hear there's going to be a slow in the economy or a depression or anything, it's not affecting too many of us that doesn't have much as yet. The whole idea is to position ourselves to say, listen, if the market crash, are we going to be in the position to try to buy one of those properties that become affordable in getting involved in real estate? And if we currently have something and we're affording it, as long as our job is secure and we basically can, maintain that, then we can keep paying our bills accordingly. And if we have an investment property and, we're treating the tenants pretty well and they're paying the rent on time and we can pay our mortgage, then basically we wouldn't have to stress ourselves over it. So we have to look at the end of the tunnel towards the positive, to say, listen, position ourselves so that we can take advantage of just like what everybody else is doing, so that we're not sitting down and watching what everybody else is doing, but playing a part in it. And that's how our community grows. Well, you get involved, you do the research, you stay on top of what's happening, and you're evolving with what's transcending on a daily basis. So asking the question and looking at the negative light to it, I would say look at the positive end and then try to position yourself, maintain those credits, put together some savings, keep working as best as you possibly can. As TC love to say, you work smart, but of course, as I always say to a lot of people, if you're out there and you're working smart, just like most people would like you to, also pretty much I incorporate working hard with that, because of course, if I'm doing something for someone and it's not getting to where they want, that's just because I'm focusing on the smart and using the brain power. But if you work hard and aggressive about it, then it compiles. And that's what, take it over that threshold to get it to where you want it to be. So, of course, working smart, and at the same time, I like working hard. So basically, we're going to work hard diligently for you. So whatever we represent you for, that you can do for yourself, you're going to be pleased, you're going to be happy. Basically, check us out on the website. We have the Instagram page, we have the Facebook page, basically the YouTube channel, everything that's set up. AR1 State-of-the-Art Real Estate and Mortgages. Of course, myself, Abdullah Richards, I can be reached at 954-548-1799. Again, 954-548-1799. I know a lot of the viewers out there like to call me when I'm on here. Unfortunately, can't answer. But basically, just send a text. Leave a message, and as soon as we're off here, we definitely reach back out to you. But follow through, because, of course, whether you're looking something to purchase, are you looking to put up your property for sale and we do the market analysis and list it for you? Are you looking for something to rent? Recently, I find myself helping a lot of people getting retail space. It could be industrial plaza, it could be a commercial building, because everybody's trying to get a startup for themselves to start their own business, whether it's a tax office, whether it's a little small car sale business, whatever it is. I mean, basically, AR1 State-of-the-Art Real Estate can assist you with acquiring any of such a thing, so at least you can get your process going, because each individual's case is unique. What's good for Peter may not be good for Paul.
True.
So we just have to kind of pinpoint what it is that will help you to get to the next level based on the dreams that you're having. To say, listen, bottom line, a gentleman was looking for a retail building for the longest, and he was doing it on his own, couldn't, and he came and I said, come meet up with me at the office, and we found a place. And yesterday he called me back, he's like, I don't know how to thank you. He said, how do I pay you? I said, listen, don't even stress yourself, we'll work it out, don't even worry about it. He said, oh, you did the work, you didn't collect anything from me. Because I knew straight off the bat, when you deal with these retail spaces,
yes,
they collect their money up front, they don't care much about the realtors, because most people don't work with the realtors.
Okay.
I said, boss, my desire here is to help you get into a building. Once I help you to get into the building and you get your dream off the road, then that's where our relationship on a business level starts. Because, they work for different people and they call through for everything. Sometimes it's not even pertaining to real estate. So, that's how you kind of grow, and you don't make it be about just one thing. You have to be selfless in that sense. And as I always say, you have to be compassionate and have a love for what you're doing.
Right.
And, being in real estate this long and every day feel like the first day is because you evolve with it and you try to perfect the best way of doing it, so it makes it easy for the customer or the client out there to say, listen, we're going to find out what it is that we need to do the research, do the legwork, so when you come through, we simplify the process for you. We just keep moving on a step-by-step process and keep it simplified. So again, Air One Real Estate and Mortgages, myself, Abdullah Richards. Again, the phone number is 954-548-1799. We're dealing with a lot of the builders. As this week, we're dealing with a lot of new constructions, whether it's down in Lauderhill with the townhomes, over in Tamarack, they're building some townhomes, Eden Trails building some single family homes, depending on what your buying potential is, as far as credit, income, savings, and all of that. We're dealing with all these pre-construction, these new home builders, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce, basically, of course, on an individual basis. I mean, my major thing on that one is privacy, confidentiality. Two other things that you see me and you always try to figure what I do really don't say much when much questions are asked. Is like, I'm not one of those people that talk about it. We really just want to be about it.
Yes.
Basically, and show you the end result to say it is possible as long as we work together. Of course, I always, stipulate we're doing it within guidelines because, when you're in certain type of setup, you just have to kind of do it within guidelines to keep things on the right path and not give the misinformation or give people the wrong impression that, hey, listen to me, we're going to try and pull milk out of coffee. We're going to definitely try to make sure that you enjoy the coffee, but we're going to, get you going there the right way.
Which is not bad. You know what I mean? It's good when you have somebody in your corner that can give you that push start.
For sure. So Air One Real Estate and Mortgages, again, at 301 East Commercial Boulevard, and that's Oakland Park, Florida. Of course, the office itself is located on Commercial Boulevard. The city's Oakland Park. The zip code over there is 33334. Check out the websites. We have a lot of pre-constructions, new homes, resale homes, basically condominiums down on the beach. And that was one of the great times if you're advocate for like trying to be on the beach, on the water. You're getting some very good prices on some of these properties being sold, as long as, you check out and you get the research done on, maintenance and some of these homeowners' fees that you have to cover. And, you're coming in with the intention that, you're going to follow through. And, send the text, put a call through, follow through. And, it's not about the hype out there to just do things out in the public, but, on a one-on-one setting to kind of address your concerns, your needs when it comes to the real estate aspect of everything. Right. As far as the credit repair aspect of everything, a lot of individuals will call through and they're not credit ready as yet. Nothing is wrong with that. It takes a few months to get the credit ready. There's a lot of big reputable credit repair companies out there. If you're with someone and they're working it out, hey, stick with it. If not, follow through with us, because once we get you qualified for a mortgage and we see where some of the shortfalls are, we help you to build the credit up the way it should be so that you can, embark on your renting or your purchases, whatever it is that you need to do. And, on the mortgage front, both here in Florida and in Georgia, Anne-Marie Richards with Air One Mortgages. Anne-Marie can be reached at 954-658-5911. Again, 954-658-5911. Pretty much Anne-Marie work out of the same office at 301 East Commercial Boulevard. She deals with a lot of big banks, so it's a lot of paperwork. So if you put a call through, send a text, or you want to get qualified in putting together those tax returns, the bank statements, those pay stubs, those W-2s, and emailing them or faxing them over to her, meeting up with her so she can get you qualified through. And with so many different programs out there, you have bank statement programs, VA programs, FHA programs, conventional programs. There's a program for everyone, doctors programs. So, basically you just have to know what position you're in to see how you qualify for what you're trying to embark on, so you can take it a step-by-step process from there. So reach out to Anne-Marie. Again, Anne-Marie's number is 954-658-5911. And as they handle a lot of refinances, now is a time where if you have built equity in a place and you want to make that property work for you, if you want to help to build your financial future into a lot of stuff. I mean, refinancing a property could be to pay off a car, could be to lower the interest rate, could be to pay off some credit cards, could be, if you're doing it in a smart sense, to get a second property as an investment property. Because when you evaluate, as far as if you have that fund and it's just sitting there, and how does it work for you in comparison to basically if you pull it out, you get an investment property, and if what you're paying back in comparison to what you're collecting for rent on the investment, basically, it's a pretty good look, then it's something to kind of take advantage, of. So I'm always open to the aspect of, hey, if you're going to do something and you're going to do it smart, it's well thought of, you do the research, and it makes sense, then it will make you money. It just needs to make sense.
That's it.
Common sense, and it will help you to kind of get to a next level. So you're not living paycheck to paycheck, because if you see other people are out there doing it, then it's not so much to watch anyone, but to say, okay, what are they doing different than what I'm doing,
right,
to help me to feel a little more comfortable to help, to kind of live that American dream that you're hoping that, basically you can take a part of. Because living here, a lot of people are, basically encountering misery. Sometimes you do that because of the way things transcend. But, if you put yourself in a position that's well thought of, basically reviewed, then definitely that's where. So sit with me, Abdullah Richards with Air One Real Estate and Mortgages, and we can help you to solidify some of what the dreams are that you're trying to accomplish if we work together, for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me say, reiterate some of what Abdullah Richards is actually saying. Now, the process can be easy now. A lot of you are going through the process right now and it seems tedious. It seems like it's a never-ending street. However, it does have that feeling if you don't have the full knowledge of what you're doing. And by the time you get to where you want to get to, then the deal probably gone. So stick with people who actually have been down the road, know the corner, the bumps and the curves of the road, so they can trudge with you on that journey in getting what you want in a reasonable time. Prepare you for the highs and the lows of this thing, because it does come with highs and lows. Trust me on that. I've gone through the process already before several times, and sometimes you hear some things, some new law come in today. You didn't know about it because you didn't take time out to listen to Flexx FM. But what happened is, you go to your realtor and them tell you, say, oh no, based on this law that passed yesterday or a week ago, that they're no longer taking this or they're no longer doing that. This is what they're doing now. This is why you want to get with the persons that are always on top of these things, know when the changes are being made and know how to implement them. So this is what you need to do. Get with Air One, state-of-the-art real estate and mortgages, ladies and gentlemen. Sit down with them, have a one-on-one, have a conversation, ask all the questions you want to ask. And when I say all the questions, listen to what I'm saying. If it even seems like a stupid question to you, ask it.
It makes sense. The consultation is free, so basically ask
Take advantage of that. Yeah, for real. It's not like you're going to pay for it and end up on a time limit and you have this time to put in this much question. Just ask the question.
For sure. And for the individuals out there that procrastinate, when you tell them the office address, they're like, you're too far. I'm like, pretty much, we don't want to just sit in just a little box and not get out. It's kind of like somebody say, boy, I've lived in this country for 20 years, but I've never had a passport, so I can't travel out of the country. I have a ID, so maybe I can travel to New York or so. You want to, broaden your horizons, spread your wings. You just have to try something different if you want a different result. But, if you have been renting for many, many, many years, and this is the one that normally, it eats up at me pretty much when, somebody said we have been renting for 5 years or 10 years, and I do the calculation. And I'm like, what is it why you wouldn't want to own your home? Why wouldn't you want to be a first-time home buyer? Why wouldn't you want to have something? And of course, most people say, when you're in this country, no matter what you think you own, it's really not yours, but you put yourself in a better position owning something, even if you have to pay a 30-year mortgage on it, than if you're renting forever. Because as you see, rent now is gradually going up.
Right.
And the way the properties are being kept, I went to a walkthrough yesterday, and I wrote a book to do a walkthrough at a rental.
What?
$1,500 per month for a rental.
Are you serious?
In the lease, I said to the person, please have the property professionally cleaned prior to walkthrough. It was in the lease, in writing, black and white. We went there was roach on the floor. The place was a mess. The burners on the stove were all dirty.
Those people are just probably fed up.
The owners were there. And I said to the lady, I said, are you going to get this clean and we redo this walkthrough? And she like, it's clean. We cleaned it a month ago. I said, yeah, but what happened? What transpired from that month ago when we looked at it? Because we had to wait a month for the association to approve the tenant. To know that we came to walkthrough where you think you cleaned it a month ago, but basically you didn't need to clean it prior to. And it bothered me so much.
Association application to
it takes anywhere from about 2 weeks up to a month. And I wrote all the things on it that could have been done easily had somebody just walked through the property. And she said, email it to me. And then today I had the tenant calling me, boy, I'm here waiting for their cleaning people. It's such an inconvenience for the person. Right. So with those kind of experience, it leaves that bitter taste in your mouth, which is why I advocate when you own your own, you clean your own house just like you learned back in the island. Mm-hmm. You do your own stuff. You have your own insurance. You pay your own mortgage. You do your own maintenance. And it's simple. And that's why I advocate own your own if you possibly can. And as I say, live within your guidelines, live within your means and your head where you can reach it, and then watch the market. So at least even later on now, if there's a downturn in the market and price resets themselves, then you can always try and take advantage of that because you're credit worthy and you're buy worthy and you have some income coming in and you have some savings additional to what you already own for yourself. And that's where the growth comes in this whole real estate market that you can, use as a financial tool. A lot of people, I say, listen to me, you're not just going to get up and get a tax prepared just that don't know anything to prepare your taxes.
Yes.
Because obviously most people are hoping to get a return. If you just get up somebody that said, we know how to add up the paperwork and send it in and it just balances itself, it really is not getting that representation that you need. So basically getting someone that has the know-how, and there's a lot of other people out there just like ourselves that has been in the business, they're passionate about it, they're all about other people and being a selfless advocate for being there for the community. Right. So basically but that's something that, I pride myself on in saying, if I'm going to work on your behalf, I'm going to do it to the very best of my ability, and you just have to give us an opportunity to represent you, whether it's to list your property for sale or to help you to purchase a property or rent a property or list your property for rent or whatever it is. And we have some inventory where if you're out there and you're having a tough time, whether finding something to rent or finding something to buy, reach out to me. I'll tell you, come through the office and let's see what you have working with so we can see how to help you to get from one level to the next level.
Right.
I just put up one of those new homes over there off Rock Island and commercial for like $2,500 for rent. It's a nice 3-2. We just put it up on the market for rent, and shooting for a September 1st moving date. So if you're out there and you want a nice house over, the newer 2-story houses over there off Rock Island. Off Rock Island, going up towards commercial.
I like that.
Yeah, the new homes over there, the 2-story homes. So basically, for some are 2, some are 1 story. So one of those newer homes over there, and we have some other inventory, other places, condominiums, Bermuda Club. Condominiums for like $85,000, but most of those are like for people 55 and over.
Yes.
Places like Cascades, where those are all age places. Single family homes all over. Pretty much the aggressive market that it is out there. When you put up something, if it's priced right, they're gone within the first week. So we'll reach out to a lot of people and say, hey, these are going up. And if you drag your feet, you're gonna miss out on that. And then when you start looking, you're looking for 6 months, a year, and can't find anything. So be aggressive of it. The market's not really waiting for anyone, and that's why we represent the market as being a seller's market for the Tri-County area, Broad, Miami, and West Palm. Because you can go to Tampa, you can go to Orlando and find a lot of land and a lot of properties that sits on the market for a long time.
Right.
But around this year, with everyone trying to find somewhere, even today being basically we can say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 3rd day of the school week, and the kids are settling in, and then coming next week now Monday where the hustle and bustle starts.
Right.
You want to position yourself where for the whole year. That's not one worry you want to have on your plate to say, where am I going to be? If I need to relocate, let me start planning early, like 60 days prior to having to move. Don't just wait the week after where your landlord kick off. You're like, yo, I need to move next week, Abdul. Well, where can we move to? It's a different kind of market, so you have to plan for it.
Let me answer this question real quick. The fact that, we're seeing the whiplash thing going on with the market right now, up, down, run and run. I would know that probably soon. I told you, I said this before, that within a year or two or a year and a half, this market's going to crash. And that's enough time for you to get your things together.
For sure.
To capitalize. Because what I know about the market when it crashes, home becomes the price of 200. And
totally reduced.
Yeah, reduce a whole lot. So now it's a good time to grab on some stuff early.
Work towards it and put yourself in position. But I'm not even saying so much as a crash. We're seeing a slowing market.
Right.
A slowing market, and I don't even want to refer to it as a recession or anything of the sort. Of course, we have to watch it. You have to pay attention to what's going on. Because if you go to sleep and wake up, you're going to be shocked at what's happening.
It may go right back up.
Basically. But most of our individuals don't own as much stock as some of the other people.
Right.
So for that, even if the stock market is at a topsy-turvy, it's not affecting us too much. But we want to pay attention to what's going on with it. Because it's a trend how things reset themselves.
Right.
And the people up at the top that has control of a lot know how to kind of basically play with it to kind of get it where they want it to be. So
check the levels of this though. When the market reaches a stage like this, and I've seen this before, all those wealthy guys, and the real estate brokers, those people, they actually know following the market, and they see the wave within it.
They know when to buy, they know when to
They're
sell.
the one that's buying up all these property before the poor little people them like me and the people them out there are dying. I set them things together and so forth. So let me ask you a question now as for bridging to an ex-bridging. Forget about Flexx FM and forget about we are talking about bridging now. Is there a way you can notify me differently and say, oh, you are going? It's like something that happened a week or two from now,
No, well,
so put your thing together and forward and come give me a
the conversation pretty much wouldn't be a bad one if there is such a thing, but no, you see, there's no way of doing such. You and I are seeing the same thing through our eyes the same way.
Right.
You just have to kind of have a gut feeling to say, is it time to make a step, yes or no? But of course, as you realize, like, you know, people like Warren Buffett, the people that own most of these stocks for most of these big companies, if they get up one day and decide they're going to sell their stock, it's going to make a change. I mean, I remember years back I saw Blue Apron was going crazy and I got up and bought a whole lot of it. And then after that, it just went down. Yeah. And I just had it sitting down all these years to say, okay, someday one of these people are going to come back and put back a lot of money in it, and it will come back up. So it's
that was a loss. That was a loss.
And it still is a loss because it's not gonna be a win until it starts coming back up. So you just have to sit back and kind of watch it as it stands. But no, there's no way as far as giving you basically
heads up for saying
this is what. You just have to keep an open eye. Pay attention to everything. Keep doing the research. Keep just
keep getting my ducks them in a row by getting my credit up to par and getting my tax return up to par.
Putting things in place. And of course, from the last show, we had the text in where the question wasn't answered on here, and that
what was that question again?
That viewer wanted to know pretty much if you're buying older properties, can you take advantage of good interest rate on the older properties or grant programs with the cities from older properties? And I'd say whether it's an older or newer property, you definitely can. When we're dealing with new pre-construction, you have a lot of the sellers, the builders that pretty much have incentives that they'll give to you. Say if you buy through us and use our lender, you can get this or you can get that. When you're dealing with a lot of resale properties, now you have cities where it could be a city like Tamarack, Margate, North Lauderdale, Plantation, Coral Springs that have grants. So, pretty much that. So there are different incentives for different things. But if you have new home builders giving incentives on their property, then you don't need too much from a city in that. But the older properties that were already established from in the 70s, 80s until today, that basically, of course, you want to, but it's located in that particular city or county that the county will say, hey, listen to me. Bottom line, these are some grants we can give towards you coming to live in our community, and we're trying to enhance our community. Then those are things to kind of pay attention to and take advantage of. As far as interest rate, it's all how you qualify. Okay. Pretty good credit, income, savings, and all of that gives you pretty good interest rate. Basically, if it's kind of average or mediocre and it's not the best, you can still get a loan out there because we have seen lenders from 580 up to 600 up to 700, whatever the credit score is. Basically, but it's how you qualify with the different lenders out there that are competing for your business. So it still has to do with having a job, having income, having some savings, having good credit worthy in that sense. Most people say the 2 years tax return and everything that goes with it to be able to qualify whether you're buying a condominium, a townhome, or a single family home. So the qualifying doesn't really change much between the lenders. It's just who loosen the criteria that they're setting for you to meet to give you that loan makes a big difference in what you're doing. And hence why I say, reaching out to Amory Richards with Air One Mortgages helps you to structure those documents, see, what different lenders have programs that will work to your best benefit, and then send it out and say, listen, if you're looking on the purchasing aspect of everything, this is what you're qualified for. You can go out and take a look at these so you can take advantage of home ownership, whether it's the first home you're buying or you had one before that you sold and you're buying a new one, or you have one that you rented and you want to upgrade. There's so many different aspects to the whole process. And we welcome all the individuals coming in from other states, California, Texas, North Carolina, New York, wherever it is. Some people are coming in from the cold pretty much to enjoy the warm Florida here in the warm weather here in South Florida. So basically, of course, they're going to sell where they are to kind of relocate, because of course it's tough when you're living here in Florida and you're trying to manage a property in New York. Unless you have a management company, it becomes tough. You're an absentee owner, and that tenant, if you have a rental property, knows that you live in another state. Unless it's a good tenant that's going to say, we're going to pay rent on time, you're going to have a tough time. So, sometime maybe you can sell that and you come and you buy something local where you're close by and you can, monitor and maneuver what's happening so that you have a little bit of control of what's happening. But the laws are still the laws, the guidelines are still the guidelines. You just have to think smart on anything that you want to accomplish. And, I always say prepare. Once you prepare and you plan for certain things, you won't go too wrong with it if you do the right research. All right, so Air One Real Estate and Mortgages, as we come up close to the top of the hour.
Yes.
Basically, we definitely want to say to you, follow through, give us a call, stop in the office. The consultation is free. If you call me like 10 times and you didn't get me, you didn't leave a message, just leave a message and send me a text. I'll definitely get back to you.
Love that. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the number and all the information for Abdullah is actually going across the screen right now. You can, kept those numbers. The address is there. You can stop on by any given day, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, they actually operate by appointments. So there's not one day that you won't be seen. All right, just call the number, set up an appointment, and they'll definitely make it worth your while. I know that the work schedule probably have you all over the place, and who knows? Do you guys do Zoom? Conference call and stuff like that?
No, conference call. And one of the things we provide to the clientele now, if you're working 2-3 jobs and you're from one job to the next or to school or wherever, put together the paperwork. And if you reach out to me, I've gone out and met up with clients. We'll go to their, basically settings and say, listen, most of the clientele that meet up with me at the office 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, they set the appointment in advance.
Right.
It's fun for me. I mean, I'm there. I'm always doing
You're
some
already
paperwork.
there already, so hey, why
basically
not?
that. So you show up and we kind of make it convenient for you. So it's not just a 9 to 5 setup to say after 5 o'clock our phones are off and you can't reach anyone, or if you leave me a message after 6, you won't hear back until tomorrow at 9 a.m. now. I get those calls 24/7, so we stay on top of these things because we're representing you, and we want you to get the best representation with what we're aware of, so you're more informed in the decision you need to make.
I love that.
For sure. So alpha duplex, condominiums, townhomes, investment properties, single family homes.
What about land?
Land, for sure. Every time I drive and see a piece of land, I take off the phone number off it because most of them don't have an address unless they have an address or a lot number through the city. And funny enough, I had people in from out of town the other day trying to, not too many in the computer, so I drove to some of the places that we know land were up for sale and signs. One over in Inver, that's gone. Next to the soccer field out here, that's gone. Most of them are gone, so people are buying up the land. I mean, whether they're just buying them to sit on them for a while, because they are appreciating, they're going up in value nonetheless.
Yeah, the more the community go up, then the more the value goes
because when you run out of house, the next thing to buy is land. Are you going to build on it, or are you going to wait and sell it back? But just get your hand on anything. I mean, if you're calling me now and say, we have a lot of listings, like Cala, different places, Texas, Georgia, properties, land for sale. Sometimes I ask the owners, have you ever seen this land? No, but they have all the paperwork for it. So basically,
so just buy them and
just buy them to say their value will go up over time. I mean, an average you're paying, 200, 300, 400 per year for the taxes on them, so it's not a lot. But as they put in more infrastructure, light, water, and everything, these taxes normally go up. But you want to be happy when you hear there's a lot of development, builders building around it, so it's appreciating in value.
Yes.
But buy them if you can. But I always say, if you're gonna buy something, try to see it. At least that.
Yeah, I ain't not buying that nobody ever.
Don't put it in a bag.
You know what I mean? You go look at it to see a pure swamp and see alligator and snake and all these things.
Yeah,
you know that go already.
A lady called me yesterday and said I went to Jacksonville with her maybe about 10 years ago to find the land, and we did find the land. Because I had to get with the surveyors up there and try to pinpoint exactly where it's at. We put signs on it, and she had run it for a while and not the kind of return they wanted. And she called me back yesterday and said, hey, listen, I want you to put it back up now because it's gone up way in value. So basically that.
Can I tell you, a friend of mine, we actually went to a place called Fort Myers a couple years ago, probably about 15 years ago to be specific, my brother. $2,000 they get the land for. Couldn't even find the place. I go through bush to find that piece of property. However, they put a nice house on it right now, but they work through some builders. There were a lot of builders, doing development in the Fort Myers area. So, nice house and thing, and these people, them like a whole family of them.
Yeah.
My brethren and him sister and him cousin and all of them buy up these properties.
And when you do it like that and everybody share in the bill payment, it makes it so much easier on everyone when a whole family unit can move in together. I mean, not all families can live together for sure.
No, that not gonna work out at all, especially with my family, man. I tell you, boy, for real. After the first 2 hours, then everybody true color start show. For real. Honestly. And if the light on or the water run too much or everything, then it start here. So boy, you leave it on, so you have to pay more this month. And all these things.
For sure. So again, Abdullah Richards, again with Air One Real Estate and Mortgages. And my saying for today, work as if all depended on you and pray as if all depended on God. So, you work as if all is depending on you and pray as if all is depending on God. So basically that. You have to, that's your work hard, work smart proverb that you normally try to coin in saying just work smart.
Yes.
So basically that. But, put the time into it and give us a call, follow through, stop in, and, we'll definitely try to share our how with you when it comes to real estate, mortgage, and credit repair. Again, AR1, state-of-the-art real estate and mortgages. Check out the websites. Basically, of course, we deal with so many people, and some people take the time to go on and post some things for us and say, listen, once you start working with these people, it's a different feel for the Caribbean to say, and we're working not just with the Caribbean, we're working with everyone.
Right.
Everyone. The clientele, the base is just wide and far beyond. So basically that. But once you reach out to AR1 state-of-the-art real estate and mortgages, the service will be provided, and we just try and make everything a reality once you follow through and say this is what you're trying to accomplish for sure.
Okay. All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our time right here. Don't forget my very, very special guest actually just walked through the building just now. Yeah, man. So we'll be talking with Chris in a couple of minutes. Most of you may be familiar with him here in Florida because he has been prominently here in Florida doing some work and so forth, and he has been on the scene for quite a while, and give us great pleasure to talk with him in a couple of minutes. But Abdul, I want to say thank you so very much, my brother, for giving us the insight and of course give me an idea of when to call you and ask you when the market is going to crash so we can put my thing together.
For sure, TC. Thanks again to all the viewers out there. Enjoy the week, and I know it's the forecast is going to be raining tomorrow and Sunday, so just be prepared for sure.
All right, cool. Abdullah, thanks again, my brother.
Anytime. Bro.
Here's a song called The Smartest, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out.
Hard work and dedication equals success. Let the youth just believe in yourself. Just go out there and get it, Cause out there is it. For all the hard working people, let me see me I say. Don't at all, don't know the thing go. See, get the youth, I know work the hardest, I work the smartest. So you have to watch the company you chose. Study your friends, them, cause the whole of them are study you and not start to guide every move. I work the hardest, I work the smartest. Dog, I must think about that in my shows. Don't forget to pray every time when you rise up in the morning. Put the angel over you. Me I thought this from me heart. I know every skin teeth a laugh, yeah. Them say them rate you, but no listen when them talk. Them only full of pure evil thoughts. Why them there when I do one break now the dark? Because me not no like it cut off. But me a pray while me chat this narrow and this evil part. Cause this a 3 points them can't lock off. I don't work the hardest, so work the smartest. Talk the truth, they make them tell you for note. Study your friends, them, cause the whole of them a study you. I got this system contribute. I don't work the hardest, I work the smartest. Dog, them must think about that in a shows. Don't forget to pray every time when they rise up in the morning. Now me think up, champagne popping, me a drink up. Make a toast to me linked up. We pass and gone, money green, it they just stink up. Not to me rich, me still a pray. God Almighty guide me every day. And from me going out and me coming in everywhere. Me fight the battle with the China K. Mama no worry because today your son is gonna get him pay. And when me enemies do to me, all them a figure pay. God love a guide me every day. I don't work the hardest, I work the smartest. God the truth, they make them tell you for note. Study your friends, them, cause the whole of them a study you. I want this system contribute. I don't work the hardest, I work the smartest. Dog, I must bring good border in a shows. Even if I rise up in the morning. Let the youth know the thing is, me I say. Some test me music, representing. See, get the youth to go and work hard, as me I say. Believe in yourself. Always remember, say nobody can stop you once you set your mind to it. You see it? And my mind can see it and you believe it, you can achieve it. You that get the youth. Yeah. Don't work the hardest, don't work the smartest. You have to watch the company you chose. Study your friends, them, cause you will let them study you.
It's 1 o'clock. The current temperature, 88 degrees.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station. Flexx FM.
This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the Safety Department of Flexx FM.
If you want to put your taste bud to the test, well, try the all-new Taco Wings and Ting, which is conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. Feel free to try our wings combo. Our wings flavors are Lauderdale Heat, Sweet Lakes, Honey Garlic, Hot or Mild, Buffalo, Hot or Mild, Nacho Cheese, Crispy Fry, Lemon Pepper, Barbecue Jerk, Mango Habanero, and Barba Liquid. You'll never try a sub till you try ours, which is our jerk pork sub or our finger licking jerk chicken sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Ting, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Ting. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
Last year, we put a smile on over 200 kids' faces, but this year, we're going for 400 smiley faces. On Sunday, August 25th, Junction Finest Outreach presents their second annual back-to-school Kids Treat and Fun Day at Claremont Bus Park. That's Claremont St. Anne, Jamaica. Music and entertainment by Jamada Sound, DJ Tino, and Jeff and Baldy Movement. There'll be lots of giveaway and prizes. Parents, come on out and bring the kids out for a day of fun and treat. There'll be a designated kids zone with all the fun stuff. This event will be live streamed by Flexx FM. That's Junction Finest Outreach second annual Back to School Kids Treat and Fun Day. Start time is 12 noon, so get there early.
Get there!
Flexx FM brings the latest news, sports, weather, talk, and entertainment. Compelling talk shows on issues that the world can relate to. Live broadcast that brings our viewers closer than 3D and much clearer than HD. We are your source for live radio.
Are you tired of iCable bills? Well, here's a solution to your problem. Get Cast IPTV for just $30 per month. Yes, $30 per month. You heard right. Cast IPTV provides subscription and panel that supplies table hosting streaming all around the world on your smart TV, Samsung, LG, Sony, Google, Android, and Fire Stick for just $30 per month. No complicated installation needed. Just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. So, if you want to reduce those iCable bills, then get Cast IPTV. For more information on how you can start saving today, just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. Call today and start saving.
Hottest DJ mixing the beats. Beats. Mixing the beats
on Flexx FM.
Cause you this pain. I never meant to leave you hurt in this way. Girl, I know you think I'm insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my special guest, Chris the Montague. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris the Montague, welcome, my brother, to Lunch with AC, for real. All right, so I'm actually hearing the melody, I'm hearing the phrase, I'm hearing everything right now. And one thing I can say, this don't have nothing in terms of a Caribbean feel. This have this international feel about it, and I know you got that a lot.
It's still Caribbean, man. The
still Caribbean.
Caribbean, man. So we Caribbean, so you have to come back to the Caribbean, see me.
Okay, Chris, tell us a little bit about you, though. You, the fact that the voice, to me, you're like our Chris Brown in the business. You know what I mean? You're like our Usher in the business.
Yeah, man, this is Chris the Montague, and so we just love the feel good music. Anything that we feel good, we just do it. Reggae,
yes,
R&B, anything.
All right.
Soul music, we go back to the old school them, with the Sam Cooke them and the Otis Redding and the Marvin Gaye them, everything with them, man.
So, Chris, tell me a little bit now about you. When did you start out, saying that this is what I want to do, this is what I love?
From the liquor still, I used to go to church, I lived with my grandparents in Jamaica, moved from England.
Yes.
At the age of 2.
So you were born in England?
Born in England, yeah, man. Then I went to Jamaica.
Oh, so you migrated from England to Jamaica?
To Jamaica, yeah.
Now that would have been the other way around.
Boy, say.
So, sometimes when our parents move them kid back to the island, it's for disciplinary purposes, So you're a bad kid growing up.
But me move from a 2. So
but you're 2.
When you're 2, it can't be no discipline.
Terrible 2.
When I'm 2 years old, I go to Jamaica still.
Okay, so you're actually raised in Jamaica then?
Yeah, between Jamaica and England.
Between Jamaica and England.
Every summer and every like Christmas, I used to go back to England.
Back to England.
Sometimes Florida to Tampa. Come have some answer Tampa too.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of the time I spend in Jamaica still.
So you discovered this talent of yours while you were in Jamaica?
No, my grandmother used to be a gospel singer at church,
Is it?
A group, so she said, "Dad, I'm going to choir practice at evening time."
So because of that now, you're dabbling into, you're watching all this thing unfold, and you sort of fall in love with this thing.
I used to the churches used to frost me because I used to go to church like it's a whole day thing.
Oh.
Saturday thing, so Mr. Like the girls and
traditional
the girls
Christian thing there.
So I sing a song.
So let me get join the choir.
Yeah, we should hope a soul still
Yes.
Sing some gospel tune at church and
Yeah.
So have some fun after and something.
What happened, Chris? How did you merge out of that now and move into
when we go back
contemporary?
To England,
oh, so you migrated back to England?
Yeah, the University of England now, so high school and we go to England now and then start enter all the university competition the first year.
Okay.
I will win it. They used to call me R. Kelly of England.
I'm telling you, you have that R&B soul about you, man.
With the singer song, but I believe I can fly and actually win the whole competition.
Yes.
And then after that too, I start into some little things and we do an NTV thing, and then I carry NTV to the university, and then it's a next level again. So I had fun at school,
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah.
So now.
Leave university, come back to Jamaica, went to America.
Yeah.
So I'm working at R&B thing, and then the contract never did right. So I said, you know what, forget this. So
you were signed with a label?
Yeah, man, over here, man. Yeah, man. So,
okay.
But just kind of go to Jamaica and kind of sit out some of the contract and work on a reggae album, which is what's supposed to come out now.
Oh.
Yeah, so
cool.
There's a mix it still, because we still got the R&B, we still have the R&B projects as well.
Yes.
But they're not released yet.
Okay.
But we have a reggae thing now doing now. They couldn't believe and Renegade and some of the old school rubber dub rhythms them.
Yes.
That we can put out first. Then after that now we can start mess with some dancehall pop.
Oh, okay. So you gotta fuse it.
Just mix it
you
up.
have an idea of what you want, man.
Yeah, just want to just do some traditional things first.
For real.
And just make a
Well, I'm telling you, Missing You was a song that I've heard a while now, and I'm telling you that song still have that flair about it.
In Jamaica, Save Me That, the girls them anthem, them love it.
I'm telling you.
Dance them, Save Me, can't stop it.
I love that. Now there's a new song coming out of Jamaica right now, and of course you went back to be a part of this thing that's going on now, the new song that's coming out of Jamaica. So you with the voice that you have as a producer, may I tell you, as a producer, my thing is I would have definitely take you back to the authentic rhythms, such as the old Studio One and so forth.
Yeah, because the rhythm never can die no more.
No, for real.
Even though recently people in Jamaica them kind of stay far from that still, but it's what you feel, and to me that the feeling of a reggae can't really die.
No.
And even it's come from some shows in Canada and in Ottawa, and
the
response and the feel for the reggae thing
It's different.
They're like, oh my God, I love it. It's the feeling. It's so soulful and, you know.
Yes.
So you can't really ignore the traditional reggae because that's where we're coming from as a people in Jamaica.
What I get from you though, most of the songs that you have done are mostly original.
Yeah.
Songs. You write your songs?
Yeah, man. We just meds them.
Okay, you meds them.
If
and
you
then...
know how we get them songs, there, I laugh.
Tell me how you get them songs there.
Let's go through experiences when I'm going to the studio and just drink and smoke with them.
And that's your personal experience you put to life.
And just come together. The melody just flow.
You know the funniest thing?
Just mess around and then go back over it and then check the arrangements and then that's it.
Sometimes those are the one that sell 1 million copy, you know. The one that people can relate to. Those
but
personal
things. But music is just feeling, you know, man. Fun. You feel it and you put a melody to it and you have bright arrangements then. That's it. Because it's emotions. That's why I love reggae music so much because reggae is about emotions.
It is.
And with these rhythms now, you get the chance now to express yourself. It's put the feelings in it.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Well, you know what I like though? The fact that you're honest enough to just say that this is how my music come about and a lot of people can relate with you because it's genuine.
Yeah.
It's coming off of a real personal thing.
A real one.
You know what I mean? So, missing you. That must be somebody who was missing then.
Oh God, you know, sir, yes, that was a weird song still. How that go now? With Sirocco Jones and Jerry Flowers, because they produced a song.
Yes.
So I got this beat. And I say, you know what, this is a bad ass beat. We're gonna play this beat.
Right.
You know, wait. I say, yeah, I like it. So I'm getting the beat now. But it's like I have a girlfriend and that's some problem. The plan for leave her.
You plan to leave?
Yeah, but I never, you know, I don't know what problems are already. So, I say, you know, my guy write a song. It's like me, I say, yo, yeah, man, this not gonna work out, but I'm still gonna miss her.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work out, so that's what the song came, you know.
It's a hit.
Because she's just about, you know, you're always trying to, you're gonna do things and hurt me. So, man, I never meant to cause you this pain.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what can happen in the future.
Right.
I never meant to leave you hurting this way. You know?
Yeah.
I just come.
Hey, you see why sometimes I wish I could have sing. Some could have make the amount of money would have make off for ex-girls.
Oh, God.
For real.
Man.
I'd have it off for every ex there is. For real. Now, the difference now, what's happening now, is like the pop fusing with the reggae now. It's the new sensation. I have seen artists such as Justin Bieber dabbling in it. I've seen Ed Sheeran dabbling in it. I have seen Drake dabbling in it. All these people.
Caribbean fusion.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a couple years now. First was Tropical House and then
Tropical House.
And then gone into dancehall pop.
Right.
Not really reggae, but
not even reggae pop, but dancehall pop.
But in Jamaica right now, the thing is trap dance.
Yes.
The trap fusing with the dancehall beats.
And I want to tell you, that's the new sound coming out of Jamaica right now.
That's the sound coming out of Jamaica.
Everybody's gravitating to that sound. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a real good thing. So we know that you have a brand new single right now, coming out. Couldn't Believe. That's the one.
That's not really brand new, but you know.
In terms of
that's getting a lot of
attention. A rotation right now, especially in Jamaica. So tell me, in terms of, because you know the fact that you have got this in England must get a little bit more attraction or attention.
Different songs in England, you know.
It
like
is?
A song right now called Contagious.
Yes, tell me about that.
Yeah, man, that's a song produced by Aqua Gems.
Aqua Gems.
And it's currently like on the chart in New York as well.
Okay.
I think it's that something like number 8 or something. Last time I checked it. And yeah, man, people, you know, a lot of people buying it as well, and people message me on Facebook about the song. And
yeah,
interviews in England and stuff like that, you know.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna drop this one right here for our listeners, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, it's called Couldn't Believe. And listen to the words carefully. You already heard what Chris says. How he made Fiend song them, you know. Come off or something, you know. So Couldn't Believe. I want to know what about this song and what was going through Chris' mind when he wrote this one. Okay. For real, ladies and gentlemen, stay with me. This is Couldn't Believe by Chris.
Good go. And you are my empress on my throne. You are my heaven, you are my own. Good God Almighty, it's hard to let go. I couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and he said goodbye. I couldn't believe all this time my friends, we were not lying. I couldn't believe, no, 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 I couldn't believe. Oh, girl, your daggers penetrated my soul. Oh, never thought that you could be so cold. So many women in this world, so I just find myself another girl. Such a shame you lost the man for me. Couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and you said goodbye. I couldn't believe all this time my friends, they were not lying. I couldn't believe, no, 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 couldn't believe, baby, no. It's so shocking you could stoop so low. Now, but I know I've got to let you know. You are my empress on my throne. You are my heaven, you are my own. Out of my head, it's hard to let you go. Couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and you said goodbye. I couldn't believe all this time my friends, they were not lying. I couldn't believe, no, 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 couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris de Montecue, trust me, of course. Now I heard the context to this song. What can it speaks for itself. It says everything. I must say that much. No, I wouldn't even want to ask you what did I go on them time that I hear thing, but me couldn't believe it that when I'm watching this thing. It's like, for example, you have a girl and you put so much into her and you couldn't believe that she move on to somebody else, so less, probably even less than what you could have given.
Or even catch her in the act.
Yeah.
Based on the song.
No, just by watching this video though,
Yeah.
and hearing your story, your transition and so forth, it's not even far off from Maxi Priest. It's like you are the millennium Maxi Priest in my eyes. This is my opinion personally.
Yeah.
Because it's the same walk, from the England to Jamaica and so forth, and the man of the Maxi Priest look, man.
Same era to St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, say no more. Man, there's some family thing they probably have to check the family tree,
Man.
For real. Because I'm looking at the video and I'm saying to myself that, hey, Chris look like Maxi Priest in a younger days here, man.
Man.
For real. And the sound, my brother, trust me. Now, I already know that success is there. Believe me. I already know that you are a winner in terms of the direction that you're heading. I already can hear the experience that you have in writing, in delivering, and all those stuff. What would you say would have been your biggest challenge thus far in this industry?
Biggest challenge?
Yes.
When you look at it as no challenge, because some music is like a roller coaster. Life is a challenge.
Yes.
To live every day, to wake up and not die, because you're in life. Like to win life is to be happy, right?
True that.
So that's the challenge. So I'm gonna look one thing as challenges or not like that. So, but us, I always just look one thing positively still, and just try to be happy.
Okay, so for every obstacle, you take that as a stepping stone going forward.
A stepping stone is about just experiences, man, and being happy,
Okay.
That's the biggest thing in life, happy.
All right. I love the fact
Happiness.
that you go back to your roots and you embrace your roots. I love the fact that even with the talent that you have, and I said before, listen to the first song, Missing You, and listen to this now. Just show how creative you are, and how diverse. You can swing the talent whichever way you choose, and that's what you used to differentiate a good artist from an artist that's just trying a thing. He's not the trying a thing artist.
Yeah, man, respect, man.
For real. Now that comes with years of experience, or this is just something that's natural, just a flow for your
You
grandmother
see, it
prayer,
was
just a
always
rain
natural,
for you.
so, you know, but I guess we was born with it, you know.
Your grandmother
That's
prayer
small,
rain
you know,
for
from we
you.
all in church, eating
Yes.
them something, you know. We do the thing, you know, and you know, it's
yes.
always a.
All right, so you know,
I guess it's just a feeling, one.
Sometimes some people, Chris Montague, will say that you have some people born with gold spoon in their mouth, and you have some artists just born and just, you know, dropping a royalty, such as and I think these boys are actually talented too, you know, but you know, the critics out there will say that because of them father name. You have some youth like Chronics, you have the Marleys, you have Riley, Taurus, Riley, just to name a few of the artists them that, you know, come through that line, making the work a little bit easier for them going forward. For you, however, that wasn't the case. You know what I mean? You tile for yours. You actually earn yours by not aligning yourself with the big name in the business.
Boy, when I see some music, I think it was pure. That's the music.
Pure.
That's the music, man. Find the music and people can relate to it.
Yes.
That's just time.
Okay.
You know, and music, just do music.
So what are some of the people that you're working with now? Are you currently on a label or you're independent?
Yeah, working on an album right now with Chris Knight and
okay.
I know Willie Lindo doing the production with Chris Knight.
Oh yeah, man.
So,
Kashif that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like for example, Couldn't Believe and
big
some other
name,
songs like Renegade and
yeah,
a lot of other songs with them, you know, them type of rubber dub rhythms as well. It's about to come on now. Everything's actually finished right now.
Okay. When you align yourself with names like Mr. Willie Lindo, I can tell you this much, someone who I know personally, you actually align yourself with somebody who his work speaks for itself.
Definitely.
Some of the name that
talented
that put this product put out there. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's no doubt when I heard Couldn't Believe.
Yeah.
Because I know that instrumental piece, he's very much passionate about that.
Oh, the rhythm, yeah, man.
Yeah. So Willie Lindo is one of those
first
producer who keeps it authentic, for one, and is a very humble person. And when he sees talent, he knows how to work with it.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
Right. So and that's heavy beat.
Heavy beat.
Yeah, that's heavy beat on a whole. So Chris Knight, now you're working with Chris Knight and putting out
with heavy beat.
Along with heavy beat.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is just one of
the tracks.
The tracks
on
that
the album that's coming out.
It's coming out. How soon? Oh, January.
January. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're just dropping some singles in between, though.
Singles in between, man.
All right. So my viewers and subscribers and listeners now can actually go online and
Chris the Montague. Everything can find there. So
Chris the Montague.
That's DEM.
Same the spelling that's
the same spelling
on the screen right now.
On the screen right now. For Facebook, for Instagram, just / Chris the Montague.
All right.
For iTunes, same thing.
Tell me a little bit about performances, though. A lot of you know, especially these last days, I've seen some artists merging out of Jamaica and very good recording artists, but when it come on to performing on stage and so forth, I'm so much disappointed in that. Tell me about you in terms of.
We'll have to come to the show and see.
We'll have to come and see that.
Let's come and see me. I'm really for blow me and trumpet. So come and see yourself, and then you can make a review from it.
I never does review from that. I love that, for real. Now we know that, you know, you're between, you know, states and countries and so forth. Where is the next performance?
Oh no, wait, in Florida Saturday night, you know.
Okay.
And Sunday in the park.
Okay, gonna be in the park this coming Sunday.
This coming Sunday, and then go back to Jamaica again.
And they head back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because I know last week was a festive week in Jamaica, man, where the independence, the celebrated independence.
Yeah, the 6th.
So, you know what I mean? And I know that a lot of artists, if them not work throughout the year at that, in Jamaica, especially
Independence
at that time.
Day. But I was in Canada, actually.
You were in Canada?
I wasn't in Jamaica at that time. I
think during that time, Canada was having what, Carabana?
Carabana, we had Montreal Jerk Fest.
Oh.
And what was that, between Ottawa and Montreal?
Is Ottawa French speaking or?
It's mixed.
It's mixed.
You got the Quebec side over there. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the Ontario side.
Right.
Where Ottawa is actually.
Yeah. So how do you see, you know, what you do? What's the reception like over there?
Well, you know, so when the good music, when the music that people can feel.
Yeah.
Then, you know, they're gonna receive it.
Cool. You know what, Chris.
Music have no barriers and no language barriers. It's
true that.
Feeling.
And we have seen the greats that have passed and gone, have done it, going to some walks where it speaks a total different language,
places,
but they embrace.
Africa, all those places.
Right.
Japan.
Yep.
All them places.
So what's the long-term goal for Chris?
That's the good music, man.
Just the good music.
That's the good music. That's it.
You know, so we're gonna use that as our flagship today. Just the good music.
That's the good music.
And I love the fact that you emphasize on good music.
Good music.
Because a lot of people don't know the difference, you know. There's music and there's good music.
Just like that.
For real. And based on what we're hearing and seeing today, we know that you are putting out some good music. As a matter of fact, from the first time I heard Missing You, that was a real good track.
Yeah, man, respect.
And in my mind, I thought for some reason you were an artist from the US.
You know, you're multicultural, you know.
Yeah.
Between England, US,
Jamaica,
all over, man. Japan too.
And hearing, couldn't believe, just show me how versatile you are. I'm happy to say that, you're one of my peoples. You know what I mean?
Respect, man. One family, one love,
Love and appreciate that. For real. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today right here on Flexx FM, Chris Montague. And of course, he is actually promoting a couple of singles from the upcoming album, which is going to be dropping January of 2020. So make sure that you guys follow him on all the social media platforms. Remember, any song you heard right here, there's probably a whole lot more on social media that you can purchase off iTunes, Spotify, CD Baby, Amazon, you name all the digital outlet. You probably have something there that you can purchase. I said earlier today that we need to support the artists. You hear that the artists putting out what we call good music. These are the kind of music that we need to emphasize on, ladies and gentlemen, in having in our house, having in our car, playing just about everywhere. And the only reason when we can take our music to the next level is to stop free downloading. Purchase a copy, man. Sometimes it's 99 cents for one, For real. So all we have to do is just support the artists them, so the artists them can take it to the next level, because most of these artists are doing it independently, ladies and gentlemen. Most of them don't have a 9 to 5 separately that them can supplement the finance into their music career. Some of them, this is how they sustain, by selling a tune on all these digital platforms for only $1. And sometimes them don't even make $1. Sometimes the distributor have to take a 30 cent here, 25 cent there. You know how it goes. So I'm asking you, don't free download the music. Buy a music. It's simple as that. Good quality music such as this. And this becomes my favorite now, next to Missing You. Yeah. Couldn't believe. You know what I mean? Cool. And now that Marie's with you, I can tell you this much, that every song that I hear, the thing that's going to go through my head is, oh, you made the song then. So I must say, all right, this must be a real life situation. Probably somebody share a story with Chris, and Chris said, let me put that in a song, so that people can testify to your story. You know what I mean? But that take good skills, writing skill. That's another joke thing, Chris. Yeah, a lot of people out there that say that they're, musicians, they're singers and so forth, but the writing skill is just not there. They can pull you a punchline song, but them can't give you a complete song with 3 verse and 2 chorus or
and the arrangement. I guess that really come from R&B days when I was like around Kipper Jones and people like Vince. And, and Sirocco Jones,
Yeah.
And Alvin Spice, all these people who's working like Michael Jackson and Manuel Seal Jr.
Yeah.
Who's to write for Usher.
Right.
So that's where we kind of pick up that type of the arrangements for them.
Right.
That they always stressed on,
Yeah.
And the structure of the song.
Which is very important.
3 choruses, hooks.
Yes.
Small, catchy verses, which is like 4 bars and.
Yeah.
Not like long.
That's seasoning of the thing, man. I love that, for real. Chris Montague, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to drop this one more time, and then, of course, ask him to drop something on a Friday. I would like to freestyle a thing on a Friday. So I'm going to drop this one more time, and I'm going to ask Chris to freestyle something from the album, ladies and gentlemen, on a random rhythm that we're going to drop right here on Flexx FM. Stick and stay, man. The thing get crazy by the minute. Trust me. Here is Couldn't Believe one more time.
Believe stoop so low. Now that I know I've got to let you go. And you are my empress on my throne. You are my heaven, you are my home. Good God Almighty, it's hard to let go. I couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and he said goodbye. I couldn't believe all this time my friends, they were not lying. I couldn't believe, no, I couldn't believe. Oh, girl, your daggers penetrated my soul. Oh, never thought that you could be so cold. So many women in this world, so I just find myself another girl. Such a shame you lost the man for me. Couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and you said goodbye. I couldn't believe all this time my friends, they were not lying. Couldn't believe, no, couldn't believe, baby, no. It's so shocking you could stoop so low. Now, but I know I've got to let you know. You are my empress on my throne. You are my heaven, you are my home. Out of my head, it's hard to let you go. Couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and you said goodbye. I couldn't believe all this time my friends, they were not lying. I couldn't believe, couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe.
Chris, the Montague, ladies and gentlemen, couldn't believe what a song by us, what a song nice, and of course you can hear the professionalism and the work that put into this one. I like it a whole lot. All right, so here's what we're gonna do right now, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to. There's a couple songs that is about to be released on this upcoming album. You have the album of a title as yet, Chris?
Probably Renegade.
Renegade?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna.
That's
go
one name of one of the songs, but
Okay.
So maybe.
Renegade. I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, what we're going to do, we're going to feature one or two songs from the album. And in doing so, also what we're going to do is give you guys the opportunity to hear what is about to be released. So therefore can take it to the next level by going online and purchase what you like. All right? So it's very simple. Ladies and gentlemen, follow the brother on social media, as I said before. And when you do that, all we're asking for you to do is don't free download the songs. We're asking you to actually purchase a song. It's simple, man. Very, very simple. All right? So, let me get back to the meat of the matter, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one thing I can tell you about any kind of production that you're doing where music is concerned, it's where you put your heart and soul into it. A lot of people, the patience is what they don't have, Chris. They want the quick success, so they don't actually sit down and put the time. They just want that next song, that next dollar. So you see how timely this is. You have artists now that what they do, they them go out there, put out a song, and the next song kill the song that them actually put out. I've seen it so much. But when we say kill the next song, it's like today a song release, tomorrow a song get rid of the song that released today. Nobody spend times anymore and work on this song, and because one thing I can tell you about music, I will hear a song today and say, boy, that song doesn't sound too good at all. And constantly hearing the song. I find
Sound
myself
good
start
after
to
that.
sing the song when me sing a sound good. You know what I mean? So that's what I can't tell you that much about music. That this is what music will do to you if you don't understand how to project music. And sometimes you have to align yourself with some people who have been there, who have done that, who know the ins and the outs and the ropes, and that's what you have to do. I tell people this all the while. Sometimes in life, you know, it's you find the talent. What you have to do now is align yourself with the people that can help bring out the talent. You have found it, my brother, trust me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see if we get this song crunking right here. All right, cool, sound good. Ladies and gentlemen, here is One More Day.
Last night I had a crazy dream. A wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mention in my love. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time. One more sunset, baby, I'll be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. And leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, yeah. First thing I do is pray for time to crawl. I'd unplug the telephone, keep the TV off. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love yous. That's what I do for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'll be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. It leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, baby, I'll be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. It leave me wishing still for one more day. Oh, leave me wishing still for one more day. It leave me wishing still for one more day. One more day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris de Montague, a song entitled One More Day. Sung by him, and this was also done by Heavy Beat.
Yeah, Chris Nine.
Chris Nine.
On Heavy Beat, so.
Mad. I like it. I like it a whole lot.
Yeah, coming to the album.
And this is coming to
With the album,
this
yeah.
will be a part of. Okay, cool. Well, nice, man. Well arranged, well put together, well smooth. It's a whole lot of difference. This is what we need in the business right now.
Yeah.
For real. I love the fact that you're contributing and the way that you're contributing to. You know what I mean? Giving us this kind of music that we can all vibe to. I love that. So the album will be called Renegade.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Renegade is the title of the album,
Renegade,
ladies and gentlemen.
no.
Why you choose that name out of all the other?
It does that, you know, it does the things your way, you know.
Yeah.
You don't follow the status quo.
Okay.
You know, that's even the song called Renegade is about that.
Makes sense.
It's about a girl, you talk to a girl and people don't like the girl and I'm saying bad things about her, so you're saying.
Is it?
All my life I've been a renegade. I don't care.
I like it.
What people want to say.
Yeah.
Leave my life, I don't appreciate
Okay.
I'm alright as long as I got you, babe.
You hear that? Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear that with some rhythm behind it. Renegade, I like it.
That I hear, ooh, they tear me up inside. Even if they're true, have no fear they won't change my mind. Girl, it's such a shame the way they slander your name. The simple things you do can never stop loving you. All my life, I've been a renegade. I don't care what people got to say. Live my life, I don't appreciate. I'm alright, believe me, I'm alright. Oh, even if I'm wrong about this, I'm doing it my way. Won't you leave me alone? Want you to understand she's my everything. To you this may seem like it's not right. Ooh, but never in a million years can you understand this feeling I have inside. All my life I've been a renegade. Ooh, I don't care. Ooh, what people want to say. Live my life, I don't appreciate. I'm alright. Got my baby by my side. Nothing matters. Got my baby by my Oh, the stories that I hear, oh, it tears me up inside. Anything they say, believe me, girl, it won't change my mind. Oh, what a shame, we slander your name. Those little things you do, I never stop loving you. All my life, I've been a renegade. I don't care, ooh, what people want to say. No, no, live my life, I don't appreciate. I'm alright, I've got you, babe. Ooh, all my life, I've been a renegade. I don't care.
The sounds of Chris DeMontague, ladies and gentlemen, song titled Renegade, the title track for the album Renegade, coming out January 2020. Look out for that. And I tell you that, the work, listen to me, man. I don't know what else to say. More than, I just want to be in that seat when it has been, this album is nominated for Grammy. I swear to you. Believe me, I want to be in that front seat. Honestly. This album right here is very soulful, my brother, and it's this album of a story. This album is like there's something on this album for everybody.
For everybody's feelings, man. There's feelings, man.
Brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. I've been waiting a while now for some good music.
Respect.
For real. If you notice, I'm say good music. Because you keep just saying that. This is all I'm doing. Good music.
Good music.
For real. And, we heard that rhythm just now. And that was an original track on that rhythm. But you cover it so well, it makes me have the feel of that old time song with a different meaning.
On it, man.
You know what I mean? For real, I love it. All right, it's Friday, and we like to freestyle right here on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. And Chris, I have no idea what rhythm we're gonna drop or what I'm gonna do. Right about now, I'm gonna actually play a rhythm, and I'm gonna ask Chris to do a freestyle for us on this rhythm. Now it's up to Chris to dig deep in his catalog and find something that definitely can, rock this rhythm right here. So stick and stay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna drop this song first, once again, Renegade, and want you to bubble to this while we just set Chris up to do a freestyle thing. You know what I mean? Check this out one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
That I hear, ooh, they tear me up inside. Even if they're true, have no fear they won't change my mind. Girl, it's such a shame the way they slander your name. The simple things you do can never stop loving you. All my life I've been a renegade. I don't care what people got to say. Live my life, I don't appreciate. I'm alright, believe me, I'm alright. Oh, even if I'm wrong about this, I'm doing it my way. Won't you leave me alone?
Ladies and gentlemen, our very special guest, Chris DeMontague, right here inside the studios of Flexx FM. And we're going to do things a little bit different today. It's a Friday. It's what we do with our artists when they actually come in and sit with us. And we surprise them with a rhythm that they have no clue as to what it is. They have to dig deep in their catalog to find something to, of course, match up that particular rhythm. Now, I actually sit here and I listen to Chris. Some of the songs that actually looking to coming out on the album Renegade for 2020. And the rhythm that came to mind is this rhythm right here.
Oh, baby. Listen right now. I know that I've done my wrongs. A saint I'm far from. But girl, my heart belongs to you. It's true. Mistakes I've made a few, but I'll make things up to you. Anything you want, girl, I apologize. But listen now, please don't go, don't go. Don't turn your back on me. Just wanna be close to you. One more day is all I need to set me free. Wanna be close to you. Ooh, these people, they spread their lies, devious with curious eyes. They don't wanna see our love survive. No, no, no. Giving up, girl, that never see. Let you go, girl, that won't be me. I just wanna be there with you, baby. Please don't go, don't go. Don't turn your back on me. Just wanna be close to you. Just one more. Listen, baby. Whoa, I don't want you to go. No, 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 no. Couldn't believe, I couldn't believe when I saw you in his arms last night. I couldn't believe when you kissed him and you said goodbye. Couldn't believe all this time, my friend. friends, they were not lying. I couldn't believe Flexx FM. Listen, baby. All my life, I've been a renegade. I don't care what the people wanna say. Leave my life, I don't appreciate. 'Cause I'm alright as long as I've got you, baby. Listen, baby, please listen to my heart. Please listen to my heart. Oh yeah, baby. Hello, excuse me, girl, but I know that you must have a man. So by all means, I'm making a plan to make you be mine. It's just a matter of time. Listen now. Hello, excuse me, girl, but I know that I gotta persist. So by all means, I'm gonna to make you be mine. It's just a matter of time. You know why? Time it moves so slowly whenever you're not next to me. Can you feel?
Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Chris Montague, ladies and gentlemen. What are you, vocal bad man? Honestly, I would work with this brother. Believe that. Believe me a lot. All right, cool. So, as we break it down, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to exit the building. But nevertheless, I want to say thanks to Chris Montague, of course, Chris Knight. Thanks very much, my brother. It's overwhelmed for me right now. Honestly, this is going to go down in the history of sitting down and reasoning with artists, because I know that, honestly, this album, Renegade, is definitely going to go places. For real, I'm feeling it. All right? So, my listeners, here's what I want you to do. Don't just free download any one of these songs. I'm asking you to support the movements. All right? Follow him on all the social media platforms, the Instagram, Twitter, you name it. Chris D. Montague. Simple as that. Follow the brother. All right? So definitely I'll see you back here on Monday. Don't forget, tonight I'll be at Moments. So make sure you check me out. All right? In the meantime, Chris, we're going to ride out with this one right here, my brother. Trust me. Freestyle Friday.
Flexx FM. Whoa, how you feeling? Ooh, yeah. I never meant to cause you this pain, baby. I never meant to leave you hurting this way. Girl, I know you think I'm insane. Oh, baby, I was caught up.
That's our time, and of course, don't forget, coming up next is Ross Lee, the big bad Rasta from out of St. Anne's, Jamaica. I want to say thanks to all our affiliates, thanks to everyone who currently got it locked in, thanks to everyone who actually share a link, and of course, I want to say thanks to Chris Knight for bringing Chris D. Montague to hang out with us right here on the only station that matters, Flexx FM. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed it, we'll do a recap later on tonight at somewhere around 10 o'clock, I presume, but nevertheless, hey, guess what? Cap this album 2020, it's called Renegade. Alright, make sure you search for it. But in the meantime, there's some singles circulating, so make sure you go download that single. Alright? Probably just 99 cents for one. Who knows? Probably $1.25. Somewhere around there, you know what I mean? Keep it locked. Once again, coming up next, it is Ross Lee. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, stick and stay with us. It's Flexx FM, the only station that matters. Once again, thanks everyone for chiming in, alright?
by Flexx FM is...
It's 2 o'clock. The current temperature, 88 degrees.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station. Flexx FM.
This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the Safety Department of Flexx FM.
If you want to put your taste bud to the test, well, try the all-new Taco Wings and Things, which is conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. Feel free to try our wings combo. Our wings flavors are Lauderdale Heat, Sweet Lakes, Honey Garlic, Hot or Mild, Buffalo, Hot or Mild, Nacho Cheese, Crispy Fry, Lemon Pepper, Barbecue Jerk, Mango Habanero, and Barba Liquid. You'll never try a sub till you try ours, which is our jerk pork sub or our finger licking jerk chicken sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Things, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderhill. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Things. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
Last year, we put a smile on over 200 kids' faces. But this year, we're going for 400 smiley faces. On Sunday, August 25th, Junction Finest Outreach presents their second annual back-to-school Kids Treat and Fun Day at Claremont Bus Park. That's Claremont St. Anne, Jamaica. Music and entertainment by Jamada Sound, DJ Tino, and Jeff and Baldy Movement. There'll be lots of giveaway and prizes. Parents, come on out and bring the kids out for a day of fun and treat. There'll be a designated kids zone with all the fun stuff. This event will be live streamed by Flexx FM. That's Junction Finest Outreach second annual back to school Kids Treat and Fun Day. Start time is 12 noon, so get there early.